what to eat. What should we eat? This is a good question. Everybody wants to be healthy. And then comes the question. And why do I bring this on the table? I produced a video, Bless Your Food, where I talked, is blessing food just old-fashioned, or is it the most modern approach that we can do for our body, for our health? And then came up these comments. So let's dive into it. First, let me welcome all my subscribers here. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. All these new viewers that didn't know my channel yet, now you come already a little closer. And in the video, Bless Your Food, I mentioned that we people, we can eat everything. And this is wonderful. We really can eat anything. But should we? This came up as a question. And I, from my side, define this like this. And this is the video that I'm producing right now. And to get a short answer, I will even read my comment. We can eat everything, but we shouldn't. Everybody has its preference, and this is good because we all are unique. And our body is always changing, growing, healing, transforming. And that our body can complete all this, he always needs new ingredients. And to understand what our body needs, we should listen to our body and to our soul. Then we get the right information that serves best in this situation to help our body what he needs in this moment. And when we even bless this food, then we receive the perfect medication for our body and its health. So this is a dynamic answer. What does the body need and when? And therefore, we have to listen to our body. And as I said, also to our soul. Because we are always changing. We are never the same. Sometimes we need more this. Sometimes we need more this. As a baby, as a teenager, as an adult person, when we are healing, when we are in stress, when we are working a lot, or when we are relaxing, we need less. The amount of food should always be the right answer to what our body needs. So how can we define what our body needs? This is the good question. First, we have to listen to our body. And the first help that our body gives us is our appetite. Sometimes we want something salty. Then this is a calling from your body. And sometimes we need something less salty or a little more sweet. Sometimes we want to have meat. And sometimes I don't want meat. I prefer bread, carbohydrates. Now I prefer fruit. Now I prefer a juice. Now I prefer whatever comes in your mind. Our appetite is a good signal of our body, what he needs. But we should look a little closer, because our appetite can be a calling from your body, but it can also be a mixture with your habits. When you always eat this, and then there's the habit. So this means when you really want to understand what your body needs, you have to look really closely. When you just look over the book, you understand nothing. But when you study the book, every page, and slowly, then you get the most out of it. And when you really want to hear what our body needs, we have to have a good communication with our body. We should listen for our body. And who is listening? Our awareness is listening. Our mind. So we have two parts where we can get information from. Our inspiration. These are the data that we get from our soul, and also our body. The more we are open to receive from the above and from our body, the more we get detailed information what he needs, because our subconscious mind is the perfect doctor. Whenever you cut your skin, your subconscious mind, your body is healing it. And he knows what he needs. It's hard to understand in our mind what the body needs. In the night, when we are sleeping, the mind is even shut off. And the body, together with the soul, they make the replenishing, that you wake up and feel fresh. Yes. And therefore, our mind should be really open to receive from above and from the inside. And understand what is the desire of our body. What is the information that we receive from above. And we should really be open. And we should exclude our habits, our exaggeration. Because when the will wants something, he wants a lot. So when you realize that your body wants something, you don't have to buy it in a big amount. He just needs a little. Our mind always wants to get more and increase. And we think, oh, our mind tends to exaggerate. When I want to eat eggs, then I'll buy 10 or 20 eggs. And then I have the eggs and I will eat them. The body probably just needs one egg or half an egg. And the rest is just exaggeration from our mind. And then we are so focused and then we think we need more eggs. We don't need a lot of eggs. It's just a sign. And we know this. Sometimes you want some chocolate and then you eat chocolate. You don't want to eat 10 chocolates. You eat some pieces of chocolate and then you feel satisfied. There's still chocolate left, but you don't want it anymore. Often there's not a lot needed, just to bring the satisfaction. And then the body says, wonderful, it's okay. I don't need any more. This is enough. Just some molecules or atoms of chocolate. And I think this is the principle. First, we are unique. I have the taste for this. And the next person says, oh no, I don't want this. We are all unique. Our eating appetite is different and also different according to what we do. When we are just sleeping and doing nothing, then we don't need a lot. But when we are working and our muscles do a lot of stuff, then we need a good plate. Yes, to replenish all what's burning inside the body. So every situation is different and we can get more information the more we are in contact with our body. And the only instrument that you know that you are doing it right is your health. When you continue healthy, then everything is fine. But when your health isn't that strong, this is already a signal. And there are a lot of things involved, not just the food. Do you drink the right amount of water? Do you breathe the right way? Do you have mental stress? This is very important. Do you live in harmony? To know what we have to eat is just one part of our health system. And we really must and should see this holistically, because food alone is not a guarantee for good health. You can eat the best stuff. You bless your food and you still can get diseases because there's much more needed. But in this video, we only wanted to focus on what to eat. There's a great variety. Look what your body and soul is calling. And if you don't know what they are calling, then listen better. Have a better communication with them. There is no detour. When you ask a doctor, what is good for my body? He has a different body. He can only tell you what he learned from his studies, what works in general, but probably not what you need in this moment. So this is your task. Listen to yourself, listen to your system, and really listen deeply to understand what your system needs. And probably tomorrow and after tomorrow, he needs something else. This is always changing. Therefore, we really should have a daily contact with our system. And when we have a good contact, then you get all the information that you know what you should buy or grow and eat, prepare to continue in a good mood and in your health. Okay, this is how I decide, how I choose the food, my daily plan, and this works quite good. And we always can get deeper. This is an endless voyage, but this is a voyage for a long and healthy lifestyle. So it's worth to dive in. And sometimes people are really busy with their work. They are obsessed with their career. They don't have the time to ask what they eat or not, what the body wants. And then they are in a disharmony. And when we do it for a long time, we get more and more out of balance. We shouldn't do this. This is our main tool. And as long as it works, you can make the craziest things on earth. But when the main tool gets broken, time to go back. Yes. So what do you think? How would you decide what you eat? What are your magic secrets? If you want, share them in the comments. A thumbs up is always welcome. Yeah, and let's see what will pop up in the next videos. Sometimes even a comment creates a new video. At least we try to react on it. I don't know whether I made it transparent or not. It was a try. Probably it was not perfect, but it shouldn't be perfect, because also when I would make the video again, this would receive completely different wordings. It's just a snapshot of this awareness. And when I make the video, it might get better, might get worse. We don't know. It was a try. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.